I feel as if no one is talking about gym intimidation, but it's kind of crucial to understand how it's affecting a lot of people now today because it's holding more people back than you probably realize. The amount of people being scared to enter a gym, to me, is horrifying. Because usually, right, a gym is supposed to be this place where you work on yourself, you track progress, and then make friends with some people that can be on your same level and grow with them throughout your fitness journey, right? Which I'm gonna be honest, it still is to this day. It's still a way for you, it's still a way for you to actually grow and improve yourself with other people. But the way how people interpret it now, especially today, it makes it how it is today. Because just because someone has a better physique than you or someone has a more experience than you should not be a turnoff for the gym. It shouldn't be. It should be a way for you to learn new workouts, see other people's perspective on working out, and just overall improve. Working out is not about, competing for others. Of course, it might be a competition. You can treat it as one, but it's not like that. It's not like that because the gym has been painted as this place where it's mostly like, oh, if you look weak working out, then why are you here? It's like if the gym wasn't made for people starting out, it's like made for people that are already, already kind of strong, already already look good. It's not. The intimidation that you get is not making you any progress. It's delaying it, my friend. It is. You can't expect to grow if you're scared to be judged by others. I'm just gonna be honest. Let me explain the root causes of gym intimidation with how you can break free from it, which leads me into the first section. The root causes of gym intimidation. Now, for you to be afraid of going to the gym, there are a lots, and I mean a lot of different factors that come into play, including how you're overall feeling and how your overall health is. But those are just the surface level factors. So those are just things that you can just manage yourself. I want to go deeper into how each factor puts you down into a downward spiral because there are many factors that go into this, and I want to go into more in depth about it so you can have an understanding on what to do and how you can see it. Starting with fear of judgment. Now, it's in the title. This is where you're mostly afraid of doing some form of workout wrong or being judged by someone else. Now, this is a common thing to experience mostly when you're visiting, a new gym. For example, you walk inside a gym and you go to a machine that you're accustomed to, and then you see everyone around the gym, right? They're mostly in the zone, getting the reps in with the correct technique, and then there's you, just worried that someone might judge you for your technique. Now, this is common to have because I kind of had this thought before when I used to go to the gym. I don't go. I mostly work out at home. But the times where I was in the gym, I did experience this thought in my mind. And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say, it really bothers the mind because you feel like even if you do one rep wrong, you're gonna get criticized, and if you don't look a certain way, then you're gonna make be made fun of. That's not the case, my friend. It's not. This can affect your overall confidence, making you look either weak or dumb, in which reality you're not, and your overall thought process, seeing that every rep must be perfect instead of seeing progress. This not only affects how you're looked at, it also affects how you think in the gym, which leads me to your overall knowledge of the gym. Let's say after doing a couple of sets with the machine that you're used to, you then go see other machines that people are using, right? Some people can be using heavy dumbbells, someone can be using the squat rack, right? Stuff where you kind of understand how to use, but not really. And when you're trying to use one of them, you butcher it. Like if you try to do a set, like on a squat rack, like you don't even know how to use it, you're gonna butcher it, and that's totally normal. It is, because for me, there were some machines that I tried that that was kind of adjusted to, but some of them I wasn't, and when I tried it, I felt like a complete fool. I'm just gonna be honest, because most of the time you're not gonna have the correct form, and usually when you butcher like a workout on a new machine, your mind is gonna start racing. It's gonna start thinking that everyone saw, and it's gonna think, did anyone see me do that? That's what's gonna think most likely. And that, my friend, that moment is not just embarrassment. It's your mind actively ignoring discomfort. That's how gym intimidation can grow. Because if you're just scared of trying trying new machines, right? If your mind tries to make you avoid that, your mind is just trying to settle for comfort, just to stuff that is already adjusted to, in which it can destroy you. This thought process can not only butcher your confidence, but can also build fear over injuring yourself and fear of being out of place for being the only person there doing a rep roll. Now, this is where it starts to spiral because when you butcher a workout, your mind's gonna think that almost everyone saw, right? So you're gonna start overthinking, then which lead to you hesitating more, and then when you hesitate more, the fear will keep building up. Then before you know it, going to the gym is more for you not to embarrass yourself than actual self improvement. And I don't want this taken to form to you guys because the gym, as I said earlier, is supposed to be a place for you to work out and to actually grow, not for a place to look perfect or to be perfect. No, this will not only build insecurity for yourself, this will ultimately build self doubt, which is can kill your progress. Because when you start second guessing yourself on almost everything, like your technique, your progress, and your effort, you're gonna feel like almost everyone is watching you. As I said earlier, you're gonna feel like everyone's watching you, just waiting until you slip up so they can say something, and that self doubt, it really separates you from progress, my friend. Because I'm gonna be honest, as I said earlier, I haven't been into a gym that much. I've only been there for a couple of times, but the times where I was there, I kind of felt the exact same way, because I feared that when I was doing a workout, someone was watching, and then if I mess it up, just by a little bit, by the way, just by a little bit, they were gonna criticize me and say things, which made my mind race. Just thinking, do I look stupid right now? Yeah. But then, as I said earlier, it's normal to experience these things at first because when you're starting out or you're deciding to work out in the gym and you're kind of unfamiliar with the spots there, you will feel that pressure of just trying to understand the place, and your mind is not going to understand it at first because it's a new environment and it's not adjusted to it. So your mind's going to be scared at first, and your mind will try to make you doubt yourself. It will. But I want you to understand this, my friend. The fear you feel, almost everyone feels at first. That's the truth. Almost everyone in the gym feels the exact way you do. The fear of being judged and the fear of being embarrassed. Like I said, including me. Even though I have experience, I did have fear of doing certain workouts there, as I said earlier. But instead of, leaving the gym and never coming back, they did something differently. They did not let their fear take them over, my friend. They didn't. Which leads me into how to break the cycle of the gym and of the gym intimidation that you're feeling. Now, it may be hard to break free from the gym intimidation, but overall, it's easy to do. It's easy. Because you don't need to have a full set routine ready or have endless hours of motivation quotes to make you feel better. All you need, my friend, is consistency. Now, you may think, well, how can I build consistency if I'm afraid of working out there? There are many different ways, but there is one step I want you to follow first. And that first step is redefine what progress means for you. And I'm going to be honest. Most people nowadays think progress is by lifting heavier weights or by having a perfect workout without any interruptions. That, my friend, is not progress. Start to understand what progress really means for you. See what workouts help you out. See what you can learn. Understand what can benefit you. Even just showing up when you don't feel like to, that can be a win. That can be a win for you in your books. Because when you aim to make progress, you don't show perfectionism. You show effort. You show understanding on not being in fear. Speaking of understanding, start to learn from others. If you do a workout you're unfamiliar with, of course you're gonna butcher it. That's what I said earlier. But if you observe and ask others for help, you will learn. Don't be scared to approach someone else to understand a workout, because they're not there to humiliate you, my friend. They're there to help you. They're not, the people in the gym, they're just like you. They want to focus on themselves, and they don't mind helping other people out that are kind of in the same journey as them. They don't mind. In fact, some people, they will love to help you out. You just have to go out there and reach for it. Because remember, it's not okay to understand something at first, but not seeking knowledge for it, my friend, will never make you understand. This is a way on how you can improve, my friend. This is a way. Now, stop comparing and start understanding and observing. I know, I know someone else may look like they have more progress than you. Their physique might look better, which is fine, but they're not the spotlight. Of course, they can be amazed by their progress for like, 5 to 10 seconds, but I'm gonna say this. They're probably on their chapter 30 when you're still at your chapter 5. They have probably made months or maybe years worth of progress when you're just right here. Yeah. Rather, instead of focusing on how they are, observe how they do their workouts. Because it might be similar to yours. They might do it a little differently than how you do it, and that can improve how you do them. Remember, as I said before, people in the gym want to help you. Okay? They want to. They don't want to harm you. They want to help you. So see how they do certain things. And when you're ready to do your workout, just focus on you. Act like there's no one watching you. And just you making progress, my friend. A bonus step that I want you to apply as well, focus on yourself. Don't focus on what others are doing. Don't focus on what social media tries to push onto you. Focus on you when you're working out. Act like there's no one there in the gym and it's just you doing your reps, doing your sets. Just make sure that your focus is on you and not on other people watching you. Because if you set an expectation of people trying to watch you, like if you set an expectation where you're trying to impress somebody with working out, I'm gonna say this, my friend, you're pushing yourself more higher than what you can do. Because my friend, if you try to do a certain workout and you have the mindset of that someone's watching you, of course you're gonna try to do better, but you're not really making progress. You're just trying to focus on showing off to someone else, which is not the case, my friend. It's not. Now, onto the final words of the video. You see, everything I said, everything that I just said, it shows that it's easy to break from the trap of just having gym intimidation. The doubt you feel, the worry you have, and the anxiety to keep pushing forward, you can break those. And all it takes is consistency. With the 4 steps that I provided for you, my friend, you can apply this today. You can apply it right now. And I can guarantee you this, my friend, that after a couple of weeks, that fear, that gym intimidation will fade away. Okay? Remember, this is to prove yourself that you can make progress. Not for others, but for you. Alright? Okay. Keep pushing, keep working out when needed to, and keep up with consistency, my friend. Because without it, you will still keep doubting yourself. Beautiful progress means start to learn from others, stop comparing and start understanding and observing. And a bonus step, focus on yourself, my friend, alright? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you, my friend, in the next one. Peace.